Hello everybody, SeaSlug here and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon, I was about to say Emerald, but more Let's Play Pokemon Ruby. So we've pretty much done everything we could do in Route 103 and 110, and yeah, Route 103, this route, if you could surf across it, you would actually end up back pretty much where we started, which I think is kind of cool. But anyway, Route 110, there is this house right here called the Trick House, and this house is full of a lot of puzzles that you need to, I guess, get across. A new puzzle will unlock itself to you every time you beat a gym, and much later on when you enter something for your first time called the Battle Tower, you'll get the final room for the Trick House, and you can get a couple of neat prizes here. Nothing particularly interesting. I will be doing all of them, but not now. I don't want to, stop and do them all right now. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and use my Repel, because, like I said, I believe I already caught all the Pokemon that you can find on this route, and I don't want to run into anything anymore, so... anyway, here, like I said, here we have May. Now, in the last part, I don't know if you guys stayed around to watch that little trainer montage I did, but in it, my Ralts evolved into a Curlia, which, it's about time. God, I thought it was level 16, 17, 18, but no, it's level 20. There we go, we got Curlia. Now, unfortunately, its only move is still Confusion. I'm expecting it to learn something else real soon, but for now, I guess Confusion will do. But yeah, this would be your third fight against May if you're playing Emerald. But this is your second one against her, since I'm doing Ruby and Sapphire. But she's got Shroomish, she's got Wailmer, and she's also got, of course, her starter, which in this case I believe it's Torchic. Unfortunately, Shroomish here has to go and be a jerk and paralyze me. But yeah, she's got Torchic, which unfortunately is going to be a problem for my starter Pokemon to, take on, which is, of course, the reason that she picked it is to, of course, have the advantage against you. And actually, I just realized, if you're playing, I think if you picked a different Pokemon, she would have different Pokemon on her team. For example, right now she has a Shroomish and a Wailmer. Now, I believe let's say if I picked Torchic, she would have ended up picking Mudkip, and I believe her team would have actually been different, because if you haven't noticed, May actually has one of each Pokemon. What I mean by that is she has a water type in the form of Wailmer, she has a grass type in the form of Shroomish, and she now has a fire type in the form of Discombustion, which just burned my SeaSlug. But yeah, go ahead. Let's see if Curly can do this now. I do have a bit of a type advantage with Confusion, however, I am paralyzed, so that could screw me over here. Alright. If I could just get off another Confusion here, I'll be good. Nope, fully paralyzed, of course. I don't want to see my Curlia die, so I think I'm actually going to switch out just to save it. And somebody's knocking on my door. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go ahead and go out into Grobile. Alright, Grobile, I believe in you. Just quick attack, kill this thing, and we'll be done. Nope! He lived. Can I take an Emperor? Yes, I can. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this can be kind of a tough battle if, I mean, of course, if you're not prepared for it, but of course, like I said, she has a Pokemon of each type, so chances are at least one of these Pokemon might become a problem. Anyway, for defeating her, she gives us the item finder, which is basically just the key item that will help you find, you know, invisible items. So I'm gonna go ahead and run back to the Pokemon Center real quick. Well, I am back here again. So if you talk to this guy again, and if you don't hit cancel, he'll actually be willing to take you back to Dewford Town, which, you know, I want to do. I would have liked it if they would have included an option to go back to like Peterborough, but unfortunately I have to go back to Dewford Town and then talk to him again. But basically what I'm doing is I want to go back to where that first gym was, because because if you come back to the city here and you come back and talk to the president, after delivering the letter, he'll actually give you a really nice item. So I could have done this earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was just after delivering the letter that you can get this item, or if it was after helping out his employee back over there at the museum. But anyway, he gives us the XP share, which is an amazing item that is gonna help out a lot in training Pokemon. And I would like to introduce to you guys to my newest member of my team, motherfucking Minum. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I am going to train up this Minum. I wanted to add an electric type Pokemon to my team, and of course I could have gone for Manectric, but no, this Minum has a modest nature, which is perfect for, you know, an electric type Pokemon. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this guy to my team. My team kind of stupid considering how low stats Minum has, but I don't care. I'm gonna add him to my team. I mean, I could have had a Plusle, but I like Minum's design a little bit better. I like him blue, even though it's a girl. Okay, all the way back here, if you talk to this guy, yep, he's the guy we rescued in the woods and pretty much everywhere else. He'll give us a repeat ball, and not only that, actually never mind, he just gives us a repeat ball. But yeah, a repeat ball, what it does is it actually increases the chance of catching a Pokemon successfully if you've already caught him, meaning if you already have their Pokemon data in your Pokedex. Not only that, but you can also buy timer balls. Timer bars aren't really going to be all that useful to us right now, because we can't really get into battles that are going to drag on for a long time. But what timer balls do is the longer a battle drags out, the more and more likely they will be able to you know, work. I believe 30 or 32 turns gives them their, you know, most strength, but I don't know, I'm not really that sure. Really, you're going to want to use those for, you know, legendary battles that we'll get into much later on in the game. Alright, back in Peterborough City, if you go to this little lake right here and you use your old rod that you got earlier on, let's see here. Nope, not even in the middle. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? We have a Magikarp. Not what I was looking for, but I guess I'll take it. Okay, went ahead and just caught it with the Ultra Ball. I didn't feel like wasting any time, you know, trying to weaken it since it's already level 7. Here it is, we have Goldeen. Now Goldeen, you will be actually able to catch one of these guys later on in the Safari Zone, but you know what? Why not? I'm just gonna go ahead and catch one of these guys now. And even though I said here we go, we found a Goldeen, this is actually not even the Pokemon that I was looking for. What I am looking for is for a Corphish. I don't remember if you could find Corphish using the old rod, but it doesn't appear so. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this area for now. I just thought I'd check that pond, just because we have the you know, we're here, we have a rod and, you know, whatnot, but it looks like we're gonna have to come back much later to try to get that core fish. But, you know, at least we got something out of it. Okay, now that we're all the way back over here, this is an invisible great ball for you. I didn't even know that was there, I'm just clicking A. So yeah, these patches of grass, you might want to check them. There could be something cool for you. Like right there we have a revive, which is our first revive in the game. And we can just, you know, start fighting all these trainers here. Now this guy, you don't have to fight him, you can skip him, but you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and show him off. He only has 2 Pokemon anyway. He has a Lombre, which I don't believe we have seen yet. We can't actually get a Lombre in this game. Like I've said before, if you're playing Pokemon Sapphire, you would be able to evolve the Lotad into a Lombre, or be able to catch a Lombre a little bit later on in the game. Anyway, let's go ahead and take him down. There you go. Now, who else does he have? Oh wow, he has a Nuzleaf, so he has both the Ruby and Sapphire exclusive. Nuzleaf, I believe we've already seen this thing, but this is basically the evolution of Nuzstops. And I didn't see what move it went for, but it ended up turning into Swift. And I continue to be an idiot and go for Confusion. When I should be switching out. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Grobile because I can't do anything to this Nuzleaf with Confusion because Nuzleaf is part dark. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to be able to take it. Actually, wait. Bug is ×4 super effective, so 1 more should do it. It's using for a harden, so it... No, it's not going to be able to live it because the second Fury Cutter is going to do more damage than the first one. So, sorry, that increased defense of yours is not going to help you out. And there you go. Anyway, let's keep on going. We got this guy. He's a Psychic. I believe he has Abra, and I don't know what else he has. Now that I have some repeat balls, now would actually be a good time for me to go back into the cave where the second gym is and actually catch, you know, 2 more Abras. Since with the repeat balls, I should be able to, you know, just throw a repeat ball and catch it in the first try. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. I got him confused, so you know what? I'm actually gonna stay in. Come on, hit yourself. Yes. And this confusion should hopefully take him down. Nope, just barely. Of course he snaps. Goes for a Hidden Power. Hidden Power is actually a really unique move. Chances are, if you're playing through the game normally like me, you're not gonna find Hidden Power particularly useful because Hidden Power actually has the ability of being every single move, or every single type in the game. Don't really want to explain how that works, but you know, just know that it can. We have Teleport. I don't want to... Teleport could come in handy, but I don't want to keep on accidentally teleporting myself back to the last Pokemon Center I visited. Or actually, you know what I just realized? When I traveled all the way back to Rustboro City to get the XP share, I could have just teleported back to the Pokemon Center that's in Slateport City. Alright, there we go. Took him down, and now I have my Kirlia and my Grobile, both of them poisoned. Alright, now poison, I don't think I've explained what it does, but Kirlia fainted. Yeah, when one of your Pokemon is poisoned, the screen's gonna act like this when you're walking outside of battle. And every time this happens, your Pokemon lose 1 HP. So if your Pokemon doesn't have enough HP to make it to the Pokemon Center, well, they're gonna faint like my Kirlia did. And in battle, there's 2 types of poisons. There's normal poisoned and badly poisoned. If your Pokemon is badly poisoned, the damage you take from it at the end of the turn is gonna double each turn. Let's see here. Remember when I said to buy some Harbor Mail back at Slateport? Well, this is the reason why. This lady wants some Harbor Mail for some reason, I don't know. And she'll just trade you the Harbor Mail for the coin case. And the coin case you need to be able to play in this little casino thing that's over there. Also, if you go inside this house, I believe the guy in here gives you something. Yup, he gives you HM06, which you will need. It's Rock Smash, which is what I'm going to be needing to catch a Pokemon soon, and also to continue the game. So we finally get our first HM that we need to actually continue on with the game. Over here, if you go inside this house, talk to this guy. He'll be impressed with you for running all the way over here, and he'll actually give you a bicycle. You get to pick between 2 different bicycles. We have the Macho bike and the Akora bike, I mean, and each one of them works differently. I personally prefer the Macho bike because it's the faster one. However, the Akora one, you can control it a lot more easier. And of course, each bike will grant you access to different parts of Hawaii, which kind of cool but kind of annoying that you're gonna have to come back here every time. And does my... no, he doesn't. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video real soon. Before I do, we have Wally again, who is standing right outside the gym I want to enter, and he's not gonna let us in. I mean, he even says he's not gonna let us in until we battle him. Alright, so we have our first battle against Wally here, and he still only has a Rocks level 16. Of course, he probably is really impressed with me right now for having a Curly at level 21. That's gonna beat him in 2 hits if it doesn't miss, because he's a jerk and he's gonna go for freaking double team. God. Okay, Curly, come on. Yes, it didn't miss, and down it goes. Well, that's Wally for you. Wally's a bit more of an important character if you're playing Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. He actually has his own really cool theme in that game, but he's still a loser in my eyes, so get him out of here. Come on, Wally. Yeah, we're not gonna see this guy again until pretty much the very end of the game. Does he give me anything? Nope, he doesn't. But anyway, here we have the gym. This is an electric type gym. I mean, I shouldn't have too many problems with it, although it is going to be pretty hard because one of the electric type Pokemons in this game is Magneton, and that's a steel type which resists psychic and grass type moves. So yeah, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Ruby, we're going to hopefully beat this gym without too many problems. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, later folks.